Good morning, guys, and surprise, we are touring apartments today in Denver. That is why we're here. So excited. So if you follow me on TikTok, you might already know this because I did Vlogmas on TikTok this year. I actually talked about this kind of already on TikTok because, and it wasn't confirmed, like we went to Denver and I was like, oh, I was like, I don't know, I couldn't tell if I liked it because it's like kind of quiet and slow, but I really did like the setup, especially of the downtown. It's like just super walkable. I live in an extremely walkable area right now in LA, and the worst thing about LA is, the only bad thing about LA, well, I wouldn't go that far. One of the worst things about LA is that there's just not that many walkable areas, at least that you'll want to live in, or that you can afford to live in, because it gets like more expensive the more walkable it gets. Crazy, just US things. And so I just knew that like if we were going to leave, I needed this place to be just as walkable, if not more, than where I am now. Have some public transportation that I could actually use. They're actually working right now on the metro. They're expanding the line by me in Beverly Hills. So that's gonna be really cool because they're getting ready for the Olympics, I think. That was kind of like my non-negotiable. I was like, I don't care specifically where we live, but that needs to be a thing. Number two, I need the sun. And if we're gonna be going somewhere cold, I just need somewhere where I'm still gonna get the sun so I don't get seasonal depression, because I haven't had any in LA. The only time I've even gotten a hint of it was probably almost 2 years ago when it was like raining nonstop for like weeks, and that was really a hard time for me because it literally rains like 8 days a year. And I also wanted to be somewhere that wasn't too rainy. But we also wanted mountains, so that makes it kind of difficult. Like living by mountains but not having a lot of rain is a little bit hard. So Colorado is definitely one of those places. I did not want to go somewhere that was humid. We did the Atlanta thing, #never again. And so I wanted to be somewhere that was still pretty dry. I definitely prefer it. And then I wanted to be closer to family. That was one thing. And we technically will be closer because we're moving from as far as you can possibly get, besides like Hawaii, on the West Coast, to being a little bit more in, but still being on the West Coast. I love the culture of the West Coast. I think it fits me. I love the East Coast, but there's just not anywhere that I would honestly live on the East Coast just because of the weather. It's either way too hot, like I would never live in Florida, or it is way too cold. Do I still want to stay in LA? Obviously the answer is always yes, because I love LA and I would never leave, honestly, if I didn't have to. And this is just, this is a see you later. This isn't goodbye. It's just not making sense right now. It's so expensive, and I'm just thinking about what I would have to do quickly in order to stay here, and it's not something I want to do. Like I said, I don't want to do corporate again. Right now, I'd rather just focus on doing social media full time, maybe find some cool contract stuff to do, see where this goes again. Like, I just feel like once I stopped doing this, I was just so sad. Like a part of me felt like it like died. It feels right. The timing feels perfect. And I think when things align like that, I think you just have to jump on it. If you don't know me that well, maybe you're new here, and even if you followed me for a while, you may have not picked up on this, but I feel like you probably have. Your girl loves to move. I'm never afraid of trying new places. Moving new places. I moved to Atlanta. I did not know a single person, and I guess when I moved there I was 22, but I turned 23 within like a couple days. So basically moved to Atlanta at 23, then moved to LA. Only person I knew was my boyfriend, which I feel like still is kind of a situation of I don't know anybody, because you don't really want the only person that you have to be your boyfriend like long term as a friend. Like you want to have some outside people. And I'm about to do that in Denver too. And I don't know, I don't worry about making friends and stuff like that. I made most of my friends in Atlanta by going to dog parks, or literally just followers reaching out to me and then becoming some of my closest friends. So that's been really nice. I never worry about it. At this place, basically every single friend that I made was a friend of a friend. or I met at work. That place connected me with a lot of people that I am friends with. Like my 2 best friends from work, we're still friends now. I talk to them every single day, like nothing has changed. And it's like we're not even trauma bonded, like we're just like actually friends. So it's just not something that I worry about. And one thing that I am thinking about doing is just like getting a retail job so I can make friends, because that's a really, really easy way to make friends. All right, so we have on the Uniqlo Heat Tech turtleneck, which I love. These are Free People jeans. They're so comfortable. I got these off of ThredUp, and they're like super flared leg. I'm gonna wear my Uggs, so we're gonna put on some fuzzy socks. Then we're gonna wear this COS sweater. I got this from a sample sale for like $30, and this is like $175 sweater. So we love that. And then I have my mink coat, vintage of course. I'm gonna wear over top of it. So we took the heat tech off. We're headed out a little early so we can get food. I wet my hair because this is like the body wave, so it should dry nice. I'm gonna use this Ole Henriksen. This is a creme brulee little lippy. Scent of the day, because it's cold outside, we're gonna do H&M's Camel Blend Nude Canvas. I don't want this on my coat, so I'm gonna spray collarbones, neck, wrist. I brought some gloves. These are literally just from like Fashion Nova, but they're so cozy. They're like fleece inside, so I should be good to go. It is chilly. Don't mind my hair right now. I need to fix my bangs. I just didn't have time. But we are gonna go get Chick-fil-A. Oh my god, it's so cold. We're gonna get Chick-fil-A. We're staying in Aurora, which is where my people this is where all the black people are apparently. But honestly, I feel like, I don't know, when we went I saw tons of black people, so I'm not sure where that comes from, but at least downtown I saw lots. I always get the sausage bowl with no cheese. I'm so excited. So it comes with hash browns, you got eggs, you got sausage. I always get the honey mustard. You can also get it as a meal and get another side of hash browns, but I didn't eat all that. First apartment tour is done. It was nice, but I'm just unsure about that area. Everything we're looking at is in downtown Denver. That one was in like that Golden Triangle area, but like not quite in the Golden Triangle area, so there's like really nothing there. So I don't know. The apartments were nice though, except for the last one that was kind of dark. You guys will see all of that in my apartment tours video, but we're really early to our next one. It's 10. I felt bad because I feel like I was kind of rushing us a little bit because I thought we were running behind, but I forgot we gave ourselves an hour to tour and then a 30-minute break. And the next apartment is literally like 2 minutes down the street. So now it is 10 and it's not till 10:30. So I think we're gonna try and go in and see if they would start the tour early. If not, maybe we can just, it's cold outside, maybe we can walk around a little bit. This is like more the area that I would want to be in. We're in one of the apartments right now. It's so funny. Like I started off being like, I don't know if I like this at all because it's got this weird long hallway, but this is on the 15th floor and the view is crazy, but it's like, it's very pretty. I just hate how kind of small the bedrooms are. And this is coming from someone who lives in studios. We're gonna grab some lunch before our next tour at 2. It's like 1:20ish. We took our good old time there. We tried negotiating because we really think that we have found the apartment that we want. So that if we, whatever apartment I end up with, unfortunately you guys are not gonna see because of safety reasons, but I'm really excited regardless. We still have a lot more to go look at, so that's gonna be fun. But we're going to Chipotle.
Hi, could I do a bowl, please? Do you guys have the dressings? Thank you. Do you ever add dressing?
No, I'm
okay. Thank you so much. Want to try some of the dressing?
Sure. Of course, outside Salt Lake, of course. But let's leave the car.
We are currently waiting to tour our 4th apartment, I think. This is the one that has the worst reviews, I think, but is also like one of the nicest apartments. Last apartment, guys. I'm getting very tired. It's not snowing anymore. It snowed for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. It was really random. I know it's sunny. Still a little chilly, but honestly, the only thing cold on me right now is my face, because this coat is doing its job. It's time to get some food. We just finished our final tour of the day. We did 6 tours, which is crazy. But we're gonna go to this Thai place we went to the last time we were here. That is amazing.
Strong.
Exactly, because it's...
We are located downstairs.
What did you get?
Drunken noodle.
Drunken noodles. I'm starting with some tom kha. This is literally insane. It is the best tom kha I've ever had. And then I got pad thai with shrimp.
This guy's pretty strong right now, 40%.
40%?
And then this guy...
I'm all bundled up. We're about to go. Very excited. And then I'm gonna makeshift a bathing suit out of sports bra and underwear, and we're gonna go to the pool because the pool is heated, and like apparently almost every single apartment that we toured had a heated pool, if they have a pool. And I'm talking hot, like hot tub hot. And the hotel one is no different. So that is how we're gonna start our chill, relaxing evening. It's actually not super cold outside right now, but I don't want to get any smell on my fur coat, so I put on my boyfriend's heat tech coat, which is so cozy. It's day 2. I already show you guys my outfit, but we are headed. We have 3 apartments, and then we also picked up breakfast. We're going to go get it now. We're getting it from a place called Snooze AM Eatery. They have a lot of like allergy friendly breakfast, which breakfast should be, but never is for some reason. So I'm excited. I got a breakfast sandwich because I wanted to try and keep it easy, minimize issues. I don't know what's going on with the light in here. It's really not that bad. And yeah, so our first appointment is at 10 a.m. so it should be good. But they also open right at 10 a.m. so if we're like a couple minutes late, they'll honestly probably appreciate it.
It's connected to UPS.
We got our gluten-free toast, which actually looks pretty good. Oh, there's no, okay, that's fine, I guess. There's no egg, so just a sausage sandwich.
You can get on the light rail here and it'll take you all the way.
This place we just toured is beautiful. Had the most insane view, but it doesn't have a balcony. So I don't know. I would say it's probably our number 2 choice right now. We're also unsure about this specific area, so might walk around a little bit because we have some time before our next tour. But yeah, it was just as good as the website. We just toured an apartment in 5 Points. We did yesterday too, but we have time today, so we're just exploring a little area. Super cute neighborhood. So quiet, way too quiet. And the tour guide even mentioned that it was quiet. Blech, I can't even talk. Mentioned that it was quiet, so we kind of already knew that it would be. But I mean, if you're looking for something chill, like we don't want to go too far from busyness, because the busyness of downtown Denver is really not that busy, especially in comparison to LA. So we're trying to like when people are like, oh my god, yeah, it's like so loud, there's too much stuff, we're like, perfect. Because when we've been touring these apartments, I'm like, it is quiet. Like the street noise is quiet. 6th floor, 20th floor, like it just doesn't compare to what we're used to. So wouldn't live somewhere like this, but it's so cute. It's a historically Black neighborhood, lots of murals, and I think the demographics of this neighborhood specifically is mostly Hispanic, Black, mixed, and then white people. So like such beautiful homes and stuff. It's really nice. I actually really like it. It's just not what we're looking for. Is it good? Look at all this stuff. Gluten-free pizza flour.
Wasn't this exactly?
All right, we just checked out that King Arthur place because that's where we get like our best gluten-free stuff. And now we are walking to our second of third tour.
I mean, you got all these places. You got this
You can
cute
see
farm.
downtown. There's lots of shops.
I'm getting it. Kind of liking it.
I know, but I don't think we're gonna like these apartments.
I know. Washington Park, stuff like that.
The RiNo area is so cool. I understand the hype. Tons of murals. We went into the market, obviously, which was like pretty cool. Very small, like smaller than Ponce City Market, smaller than your average market, but nice. Like I feel like the chai that I got was so good for like no reason. Lots of different options, so like you could definitely find something to eat. And yeah, it's so cute. And I feel like it's like a mixture of people out, and it's like pretty diverse. I feel like this is one of the most diverse areas that we've like walked around, like in terms of demographics of people outside. At least they have a second street. You know, I will definitely be coming over here. The apartments that we viewed over here, though, they only had a 1-bedroom, so that's the only thing that we toured. I was telling my boyfriend, I feel like it's more like younger leaner, like probably people that just graduated college, just based on who I saw like in the gym and some of the common spaces. And also the types of apartments and layouts, it kind of is still giving a little bit of that Atlanta vibe, which is usually like younger people. But all in all, the area is really, really nice. And I guess like, I mean, you're just not far away from a lot of stuff. Like the proximity on the map, I feel like is the same as when I'm looking at stuff in LA, except it actually just takes no time to get there here. Like we're now headed to the area near the baseball field, and it's literally gonna take 3 minutes, which is actually crazy. Time for our last apartment of the day. We're all done with our tours. We toured our last place, definitely in a really cool area. Like that ballpark area is actually really nice. We are in the casino. This is cozy.
Yeah. So they have kids come and they sit down and talk.
Yeah, they probably like do little tours and come through here.
We built one of these when I was in elementary school here.
That's cool.
Not as big, obviously.
I built one out of sticks and paper.
A lot of resources. All this is from one of those Manuel Martinez around 1993.
Ooh, love the diversity.
You look like vastly different than anyone you've ever met because literally your people are from the other side.
We are the same.
So you're-
I feel like it is pretty heavy. Like, I'm trying to understand what lucky means.
I think it just means pick up.
We still have like 45 minutes, so we're still exploring. We're going to the 3rd floor now. But this museum is so cool, and I honestly don't know anything about Colorado at all. Most of the West Coast, I don't know anything because they don't talk about it on the East Coast, apparently. So it's interesting. We just did a Spain section, which was very hard to read.
What kind of buildings?
We got bags for our food because I still have some Thai food left. We're just getting some gas. The museum was so fun. Like, we're definitely gonna go back. We're gonna try and go back on one of the free days because, I mean, it wasn't expensive. I think it was like, how much was it? $20 a person? I mean, why would you not want to go for free? You know what I mean? But so fun, so excited. Found some really, really cool places. Like, when you guys see the tours, like, I picked so many different places in so many different areas around like the downtown area, just so we could get a feel for like what neighborhoods we liked. Like, my favorite neighborhood is probably RiNo, but the apartments there are like out of control, or they're so boring and out of control, like price wise.